gentlemen, it is me, Duke CT, live. Well, not really live here. This is a special recorded podcast of the Dukect Lounge. Something funky happened with the audio of the recorded one on TalkShoe. It's not my fault. It's not theirs. Just something a little funky happened to it. And I couldn't really understand. The audio was way too jumbled and way too just, very highly, you couldn't really understand it. So I'm going to try this new format and see if everything's working. And looks like I'm using Audacity right now to record, and everything seems to be going as swimmingly. But this is not going to be a regular thing. I'm still going to do a live podcast on TalkShoe.com. I'm just trying to do this one there because I wanted to, do one little podcast for you guys because I feel like I owe you guys a lot. And don't worry, it won't be a 5-hour one. It's just going to be me just ranting on some issues and such on the day. And there was a couple issues that we talked about. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be talking about the Dean Ambrose versus John Cena match at Hell in a Cell, but it won't be a regular match. No. The winner will face Seth Rollins at Hell in a Cell, but WWE is not keen on doing on that, folks. You know what they're going to do? They're going to make it a hardcore, no disqualification pole match. Yeah. You wonder, honestly, is Vince Russo really leave the WWE, or are they just like, screw it, put a pole match there? And I don't understand the reason why they're doing it. I understand why they're doing it. It makes sense. I mean, you want to make a chance that Dean Ambrose picks the victory without pinning John Cena, because God forbid John Cena can never look weak. I honestly think a pinfall will help Dean Ambrose immensely. I feel like that would be so much better than just having John Cena just, lose via like fluky means or what have you. I think that'd be a lot better off. I mean, it's a lot better, and you can actually have Dean Ambrose prove himself to be more of a main event. People like him, and hell, I think he might be an outside chance, and this is my personal opinion, he might be an outside chance of winning the Royal Rumble next year. And that's my personal opinion, and supposedly there's some news about the Royal Rumble, and I'll get to that later on to the podcast, later on and such. But overall, I am thinking this match will be very good. I think this both could be a very exciting match. I think both Dean and John could bring some exciting things to the table. When John Cena, he is on his game, he is probably one of the best wrestlers in the WWE. Hell, I would say he's probably one of the top wrestlers on the planet. And when he's on his game, I'm dead serious. I think he's that damn good. Dean Ambrose, I mean, I was really downing him for a second. I doubted Dean Ambrose. I was like, he's okay. But then when he broke off his own, he was doing good. I liked his character. His matches were good, but to me, the SummerSlam match really cemented me as like, holy crap, he turned a lumberjack match into something really forgettable, something a gimmick that was on paper to be really stupid. I thought it was like a cage match or something. He turned it. Dean Ambrose turned a gimmick match, a lumberjack match, into something really exciting. And I gotta give props to both Seth and Dean to basically make a great, not only good, but a great and memorable match at SummerSlam that desperately needed something other than John Cena, this John Cena versus Lesnar squash match. And speaking of Lesnar, it seems to be all but confirmed that he's not going to be at Hell in a Cell. He's not going to be at Survivor Series or TLC. The next time we will see Brock Lesnar will be at the Royal Rumble. Which some people might have, I can see why some people would not really like that. I can see why I'm in that camp. But also I can see why people do like it. Say, hey, you build up to Brock Lesnar as the main boss, the end boss. You make the championship seem important. As it's not defended every Tom, Dick, and Harry way. It's not defended every 5 minutes. It is defended in these big. This is a big time main event, big cards and such. Even though even though Survivor Series is supposed to be the main card. It's one of the major four. In fact, you had championship matches, I think, since 1992, I think that was the first time, or 93 or something. But I know in the past Survivor Series did not have world title matches. I get that. But I really think if the WWE wants to do something, you bring Brock Lesnar back and finish off the Cena story, which I honestly hope they are going to do that at Survivor Series and have Brock Lesnar just epically defeat Cena. That's my hope. Because right now, it looks like they can actually start building John Cena versus Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania 31, and Lord knows we don't want that. People, honestly, it's going to be, and a lot of people will be worried about, oh, that's terrifying. I mean, that's scary, but there are worse things, like The Rock coming back and beating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31, which is supposedly what Vince McMahon wants, which I don't get that either. Meanwhile, you have Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Cesaro, and all those other guys who just basically is like, yeah, you're not even going to make it, buddy boy. Just sit there and take it. You're not going to be the next guy up. We're going to rely on past stars and past everything else. Because let's be real. The person who beats Brock Lesnar cleanly, 1, 2, 3, is an instant moneymaker. It's the guy who becomes great. A guy who becomes a legend. The impossible happens. That is right there. That could happen. Or, someone actually look at some post wrestling forum and such said, or they could just be setting up The Undertaker to come back at Royal Rumble, win the Royal Rumble match, and have him beat Brock Lesnar or something for the title to revenge his 21-1, which would be, that would just be stupid on a level that I honestly don't even Vince Russo would actually think up. If Vince Russo was on a level of its own. But that's just my personal opinion. But I could be wrong, and hopefully I'm wrong. Now, let's see. The Royal Rumble news. Supposedly there's going to be a 40-man Royal Rumble instead of a 30-man one. There's rumors, some would say, I think a lot of people say this is going to happen. I don't think it is going to happen. There's some pictures saying it's going to be 30-man. Some people say it's going to be 40. I don't know. As it was, the last one in the Royal Rumble was a bit more exciting because you had a lot of guys out. I actually was marking out with Santino actually could have won. And honestly, in hindsight, I think it would have been better off if he did. Seriously, Del Rio, no one actually cared about Del Rio. He was pushed way too quickly. He should have actually won. I honestly feel that he should have won King of the Ring. I think Del Rio should have won King of the Ring, build himself up, just start building himself up, getting it up to our fans, and then you start winning championships. That sort of thing, a build-up way. I think that would have made things a lot better. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Another thing I feel like the WWE really, should do at WrestleMania. I don't think not WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble. I really think that the Royal Rumble, what they need to do. The one thing they have to do is not only I think they need to have Roman Reigns to come back, but not only come back, but actually look really good. I don't know if he should win or lose. I think he should lose. I think he should come close once again and lose. Maybe have a storyline of next year's Royal Rumble. WrestleMania 32, Reigns comes back and actually wins the Royal Rumble this time. That could be an interesting story. You can build a story about that. Heck, you can start him, personally, if I'm booking or something crazy, I want to hear what you guys think, is have him, Roman Reigns be the guy to take out Rusev. Have Rusev win the United States Championship, like at Survivor Series. Have him dominate and say, no one's, and then have Roman Reigns take him out at the Royal Rumble, and then you tease it, you build it up at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns versus Rusev, WrestleMania United States Championship. Rusev loses in make it a no disqualification match, have a great match between these two. I think these two can have a very good big man match. Gimmick, I know gimmick. I think both guys can have a really good match. It'll be really fun and exciting, and a good moment for Reigns as he finally wins like the U.S. Championship back to the United States. And Rusev can, after shedding that moniker off, and after that can go revert to say like a Samoa Joe type, just him and Lana announcing him as the Bulgarian Crusher known as Rusev, and start building that stuff up again. Be like this Samoa Joe just goes and kills someone, and people would start watching and cheering him. That would be something to be watchable. But then again, that would be something interesting, and hopefully the WWE thinks of that, because I think that would be something really positive. Anyway, we'll take a small little break here, and we'll be right back. I'm going to play a little OC remix for you right here, and the track will be a little bit of something interesting, something different from the OC remix. Downloadable. You can download this thing on also with Shell Shocked. It is Fight Something. Really cool track. I'm going to play this thing right now for you. Hope you like it. It is from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shell Shocked OC Remix CD. Based on Turtles in Time. Great game with a pretty cool soundtrack too. And this, and let me tell you, Job Master does a great job. The person who who does the song. All right, this is Fight Something. We'll be right back. Recorded. We'll be live again next week on TalkShoe.com and on the Dukect Lounge on TalkShoe.com Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be right back right after this.
It's a total shell shock. It's a total shell shock. Man standing and I'll be the last break after Ran has to reach the goal. Always too many to the California road, using both sides so things get easy, but holding in a kick is much more pussy to fuck up the footwear. Good to go, don't drop to the face cause my fist says no. Shell shock. Try harder than that. The shredder may be clever, but I'll strip out the rat. Going toe to toe with a beat maker genius. I'm gonna catch a live Peter Cup Venus. Pizza with my whole slice, it's time to rock. Dude, get ready for a total shell shock.
And we're back. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, if you want to do this thing on a live show, and remember, live show is always fun and exciting. I will be, remember, you can always contact me. The phone number is 724-444-7444. Once again, the phone number is 724-444-7444. And the call ID to connect to me, Dukect, is 92417. Once again, the call ID is 92417. Remember, the chat room is always on lock, and you always remember, if you can't catch it live, how dare you? There's always YouTube. There's always screwtack.com, where I upload the videos. Rise of the Critics, Zipcast, and the Got Guy in the Glasses forums. Yeah. Anyway. Speaking of which, I heard SF Debris, a reviewer as such, is now on that Guy with the Glasses. Pretty cool. Yeah. Well, interesting. Anyway, let's see. Oh, speaking of all that great stuff, nerd and geek culture and such, you have the New York City Comic Con. I would be going up there, but for some reason, the tickets prices, the NYC just screwed me and my sister, so we couldn't go. I know, it sucks. It really does. But, still loving, see, things happen. Anyway, well, let's see. What are we going to talk about? The next big thing we're going to talk about is, Kingdom Hearts. Yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 is finally, and I do mean finally, getting actually going to be, starting to be developed and such. But it's a transition from its, because I'm looking at the giantbomb.com, is, yes, thebomb.com. Yes, giantbomb.com news. It says the article is by Patrick Kelplick, and it says basically the game, the latest sequel moves to full development. It says, as the latest sequel moves to full development, the game has moved technology platforms. The wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 has been lengthy and ongoing, and the latest twist involves Square Enix moving the game from its internal Luminous engine to Unreal Engine 4. Wow. I mean, so good today. A lot of people say when a game transition systems, a lot of people are worried and such. Because transition systems, it takes a lot longer. This is this type of everything else. It seems that there's some problem, probably a lot more problems getting the code and all that type of stuff. But I hope things do work out, and a lot of people, like myself, are not into the huge tech side of games and such. But I really think this might be a positive thing, because hopefully this means the development might actually be faster, and it might come out maybe in this decade. It would be nice. As Tetsuya Nomura, the director of this, and the director of director of many Final Fantasy games, including Final Fantasy 15. Yes, 15. The dude's driving in a car and hunting things. Basically, I don't know what that thing is. I have no idea why people get hyped up for Final Fantasy. Never liked the thing. Never really liked Final Fantasy. Never really cared for it. I tried getting into it. It's not my thing. If I look at RPGs, I'm more of a Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario guy. Also, the Tales series. I like the Tales series. I also enjoy the Grandia series. I need to really start making that retrospective. I need to do that. I have the software. I need to do that, But now I really need to do that. I gotta get off my rear end and start doing that. I'm not really a Final Fantasy guy. Just got into it. Sorry if you offend anybody else out there. Anyway, but it looks like I am very positive about this whole, Kingdom Hearts 3 finally moving on. Even though the story is, I don't know what else. You need a flow chart to get the story, and even then, it still doesn't make any sense. Time travel? The dude time traveled and somehow didn't try to, and he, for whatever reason, couldn't kill past Sora, but tried to save other clones of the person Zero. I don't even know anymore. But hopefully the gameplay gets better. And hopefully, my true hope, ladies and gentlemen, is that the tutorial section won't be as long as a fortnight. Because I couldn't stand the tutorial system in Kingdom Hearts 2. lasted way too long. I understand they tried to do something for the player. I understand it. I get it. But the way they did it, it was just long, it was tiresome, and made me not want to play the game. And that's not a good thing. You want people to play your game, Square, because if you don't, a lot of people don't know how good it looks, how great the fighting system is, or anything else. If it's not good to play, if it is a chore to get through, if it's a chore, no one's going to sit down and play it. They don't care how good the stuff. Oh, the good stuff is like in the, wait, man. The good stuff is like in the middle part of the game. It's after 20 or 30 hours in, the game gets really good. No, I don't like that. I hate that defense. I want the game, I want to start getting good. The first thing I boot up is something like that. When things start booting up, I want to be interested, I want to care, and something like, yeah, I'm into it. That's what I want to do. I don't want to sit and wait like 5 hours just to get into a game and such. 6, 7 to 8, 9 hours of a 100-hour game. Like, okay, it's starting to get slow, but it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. I ain't going to play that. No, I ain't got time for that. No one has time for that. I don't get you. I don't get it. Someone put in the comments why someone has to wait 20. What's a good reason for people to wait 20 damn hours just to have some enjoyment of the game? Could you imagine? No other medium takes this crap. Could you imagine if movies did this? Well, you have to wait till like the last, even though it's a 3-hour film, you have to wait till the last 20 minutes before it actually gets good. Yeah. You know what people will call that movie? They will call that movie some old bullshit. Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of old spilled and double toasted podcast. Yeah. Oh man, I'm just basically doing, I'm losing my mind. But anyway, I hope the game is great. I want this game to be better. I want this game to be something big and awesome. That's what I want. But hoping for the best and preparing for the worst. Yeah, that's how I feel about Kingdom Hearts 3. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for the podcast, the Dukect Lounge podcast. Thank you so much for joining me here in this recording. If you guys like me to do this, I might think about doing this in this type of format. But overall, I still like doing talk show. I still like doing talk show, even though I might not get as many people chatting or anything else. I do like that interaction. I do like that live interaction. So I do like that, and I will continue to do stuff like that because I feel like, even though I like doing stuff like this, I feel like this would be more worthy of your time and more interesting. And instead of, this stuff right here seems to be a lot more cleaner. It's nicer. I can, not worry about things like, looking, oh my goodness, I got to add this, that, just look at chat and see if anyone's calling in. It's a lot less stressful, but for the most part, I still prefer TalkShoe.com, and I still prefer doing the show live because I just like the interaction. I love, seeing people call in and have that back and forth. But that's just my personal opinion. And if this sounds better, I might take that into consideration. But at the end of the day, I will be still doing TalkShoe live stuff on TalkShoe.com until whatever reason they stop doing it, or I had to fork up like $400 just to do one on Blog Talk Radio, and even then the stuff doesn't work. Yeah. Anyway, this is Dukect here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.